If you are a man over 50 trying to build muscle and you are not taking these 5 specific supplements, you are leaving serious gains on the table. And I am not talking about the basic stuff everyone already knows. I am talking about science-backed, clinically tested compounds that specifically target the way the aging male body loses muscle, and most fitness channels have never even mentioned them. I have been researching this for weeks. I pulled studies from 2023 and 2024, and what I found genuinely shocked me, especially number 1, which less than 1% of the fitness community is even talking about right now. Stay until the end because number 1 is the supplement that changes everything for men over 50, and I am saving the best for last deliberately. If you leave early, you will miss the one thing that ties all of this together. Now real quick before we dive in, I have linked every supplement I personally use down in the description. These are not random recommendations. These are the exact products in my daily stack, so go check those out. And drop the word active in the comments right now to get my completely free 30-day workout plan built specifically for men above 50. Also type ready to receive my free meal bulk up guide, because training without eating correctly is like building a house with no foundation. I care about your results, not just your views. Now let us get into it. The Forgotten Foundation, supplements number 5 and number 4. Number 5, creatine monohydrate. You are taking it wrong. You already know creatine exists, but I guarantee you are taking it at the wrong time, at the wrong dose, and getting about half the benefit you should be getting. Here's why. A 2023 meta-analysis in experimental gerontology reviewed 22 clinical trials in adults over 50 and found that creatine combined with resistance training added an average of 1.4 kilograms of lean muscle more than training alone. Over 3 pounds of pure muscle from one supplement. But the studies with the best results were not using the standard 5 grams per day that every fitness influencer promotes. Dr. Darren Kandau at the University of Regina, one of the world's leading creatine researchers, found the optimal dose for men over 50 is 0.1 grams per kilogram of body weight, taken immediately after your workout with a meal containing both protein and carbohydrates. Here is why timing matters so much after 50. Your muscle cells have fewer creatine transporters as you age. These are the doorways that allow creatine to enter the muscle. After exercise, those transporters temporarily spike in number. If you are taking creatine first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, you are pouring it into a body where the doors are closed. Take it post-workout and you walk straight through an open door. Bonus fact nobody mentions. A 2024 study from the University of Saskatchewan found creatine supplementation in older adults significantly improved memory and processing speed alongside muscle gains. Your brain runs on creatine just like your muscles do. 2 benefits, 1 supplement. Number 4, vitamin D3 with vitamin K2, the combination that most people get dangerously wrong. Before you skip past this one thinking it is just a basic vitamin recommendation, hear me out because this gets alarming very quickly. A 2023 study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle found that men over 50 with low vitamin D levels had a 70% higher rate of muscle wasting than men with optimal levels. 70%. That is not a minor difference. And approximately 80% of men over 50 in North America and Europe are deficient or insufficient in vitamin D. After 50, your skin produces 75% less vitamin D from sun exposure than it did at age 20. You cannot sun your way out of this problem. You need to supplement. But here is the dangerous part most people miss. Taking vitamin D3 alone without vitamin K2 can cause calcium to deposit in your arteries instead of your bones over time. A 2023 study in Calcified Tissue International confirmed that combining D3 with K2 in the -7 Malawian quaches formed directed calcium into bones and away from arterial walls, reducing vascular calcification risk by up to 50% in older adults. The muscle connection is this. Vitamin D3 directly activates receptors on your muscle fibers that trigger muscle protein synthesis and wake up dormant muscle stem cells. Without adequate vitamin D, your muscles are trying to grow with the parking brake on. Dose: 4,000 to 5,000 international units of D3 daily paired with 200 micrograms of K2 -7 Malawian quaches, taken with a fat-containing meal. Get your blood levels tested and aim for 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter for optimal muscle function. The exact D3 and K2 combination I use is linked in the description. Go check it out. Numbers 5 and 4 are what I call the forgotten foundation. Most men over 50 are not doing either correctly. But we are just getting warmed up because number 3 is where things start getting genuinely surprising. And number 1 is something that will completely change how you think about your body after 50. Stay with me. The game changers, supplement number 3 and the bridge to the top 2. Number 3, omega-3 fatty acids. The muscle builder nobody is treating like a muscle builder. Most people think of fish oil as a heart supplement, maybe a joint supplement, something your doctor circled on a notepad. But omega-3 fatty acids are one of the most powerful muscle-building tools available to men over 50, and the 2024 research on this is extraordinary. A 2024 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition gave one group of adults aged 60 to 85 4 grams of omega-3 fatty acids daily and gave another group a placebo. Both groups did the same resistance training. After 6 months, the omega-3 group showed 50% greater muscle protein synthesis rates than the placebo group. 50% more muscle building from fish oil. Here is the mechanism. After 50, your muscles develop what researchers call anabolic resistance. Even when you eat enough protein and train hard, your muscles become resistant to growth signals. Omega-3 fatty acids change the composition of your muscle cell membranes, making them more fluid and more sensitive to anabolic signals like insulin and amino acids. They essentially remove the resistance. A 2023 study from Washington University School of Medicine found omega-3 supplementation actually increased the number of mitochondria in muscle cells of older adults. More mitochondria means more cellular energy, better workout performance, and faster recovery. Here is where most people fail on dosing. The therapeutic dose for muscle building is 3 to 4 grams of combined EPA and DHA per day, not 3 grams of fish oil. 3 grams of the actual EPA and DHA content. Standard fish oil capsules contain roughly 300 milligrams of EPA and DHA per capsule. You would need 10 capsules daily to hit the effective dose. 10, which is why I switched to a high-potency formula delivering over 1 gram of EPA and DHA per capsule. I have linked that exact product in the description. Now I know you are thinking about number 2 and number 1. Number 2 is a supplement that has been used extensively in clinical medicine, but almost completely ignored by mainstream fitness. And number 1 made me sit at my desk staring at my screen for 5 silent minutes when I found the data. We are almost there. Keep going. Type active in the comments for my free 30-day workout plan for men above 50. Type ready for my free meal bulk up guide. Both are completely free because I want your results to be real. The revelation, supplements number 2 and number 1. Number 2, HMB. The clinical powerhouse the fitness world abandoned too soon. HMB stands for beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate. It is a natural metabolite of the amino acid leucine, produced in small amounts when your body processes protein. After 50, your body's ability to convert leucine into HMB drops significantly. And this is one of the hidden reasons older men struggle to build muscle even with adequate protein intake. HMB got a bad reputation in the early 2000s because supplement companies marketed it with wildly exaggerated claims. The fitness industry dismissed it, and while fitness influencers were busy ignoring it, clinical researchers were quietly building one of the strongest supplement evidence bases in existence. A 2023 systematic review in the journal Nutrients analyzed 14 randomized controlled trials in adults over 50 and found that HMB at 3 grams per day reduced muscle loss during inactivity, illness, or injury by up to 80% compared to placebo. For men over 50, this is massive because life forces you to stop training sometimes. Every time you do, you lose muscle faster than younger men. HMB acts as a preservation shield during those vulnerable periods. A 2024 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that men over 60 combining HMB with resistance training gained 2.1 kilograms of lean mass in 12 weeks compared to 0.9 kilograms in the placebo group, more than double the muscle gain. HMB works by suppressing the ubiquitin proteasome pathway, which is your body's muscle destruction system. After 50, this system becomes overactive and breaks down muscle proteins faster than you can rebuild them. HMB puts the brakes on destruction while simultaneously activating your muscle-building signal. It is the only supplement on this list that works from both directions simultaneously. Dose: 3 grams per day split into 3 1-gram doses taken with meals throughout the day. The product I use is linked in the description below. Now, number 1. I have been deliberately holding this back because I need you to understand the context of everything we have discussed before it lands the way it should. And I promise you, the wait is worth it. Number 1. Urolithin A, the mitochondrial reset nobody in fitness is talking about. Unless you follow longevity research journals, you have almost certainly never heard of urolithin A. It only became available as a supplement in recent years, and the human clinical trials specifically on muscle function in older adults were published primarily between 2022 and 2024. This is cutting-edge science that has not filtered into mainstream fitness content yet. Here is what it is. Urolithin A is a postbiotic compound that your gut bacteria are supposed to produce when you consume foods containing ellagitannins, found in pomegranates, walnuts, and certain berries. But here is the devastating reality. Approximately 60 to 70% of people cannot produce urolithin naturally because they lack the specific gut bacteria required for the conversion. That percentage gets worse as gut microbiome diversity declines with age. You could eat pomegranates every single day, and your body may be producing none of this compound. A landmark clinical trial published in JAMA Network Open in 2022, conducted by researchers at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology and the University of Washington, gave adults aged 65 to 90 a daily dose of 1,000 milligrams of urolithin A for 4 months with no additional exercise prescribed. The urolithin A group showed significant improvements in muscle strength, leg endurance, mitochondrial function in muscle tissue, and meaningful reductions in inflammatory biomarkers. No extra training, just the supplement. Here is the mechanism that makes urolithin A unlike anything else on this list. It triggers a process called mitophagy. Mitophagy is your body's quality control system for mitochondria. It identifies damaged or dysfunctional mitochondria, clears them out, and replaces them with new healthy ones. After 50, mitophagy slows dramatically. Your muscle cells accumulate broken mitochondria that are not producing energy efficiently, but are generating excessive oxidative damage. This accumulation of dysfunctional mitochondria is now considered by leading researchers to be one of the primary biological drivers of age-related muscle decline. Not just the quantity of muscle you lose, but why your muscles feel slower, more fatigued, and less responsive to training than they used to. The power plants inside your muscle cells are broken, and nobody told you. Urolithin A flips the mitophagy switch back on. It tells your body to clean house. Out with the broken mitochondria, in with new functional ones. The result is muscle cells that produce energy more efficiently, recover faster, and respond more powerfully to training. A 2024 follow-up study published in Cell Reports Medicine found that urolithin A supplementation also increased the expression of genes associated with muscle stem cell activation. Those dormant satellite cells I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, urolithin A wakes them up through a completely different pathway than vitamin D. When you combine both, you are hitting satellite cell activation from 2 separate directions simultaneously. The clinically validated dose is 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day. The only form validated in peer-reviewed human clinical trials as of 2024 is called MitoPure by Timeline Nutrition. I have linked the exact product I use in the description below. Here is your complete list. Number 5. Creatine monohydrate at 0.1 grams per kilogram of body weight, taken post-workout with protein and carbohydrates. Number 4. Vitamin D3 at 4,000 to 5,000 international units combined with 200 micrograms of vitamin K, 2-7 Malawian kwaches, taken with a fat-containing meal. Number 3. High-potency omega-3 fatty acids at 3 to 4 grams of combined EPA and DHA per day. Number 2. HMB at 3 grams per day split across 3 meals. Number 1. Urolithin A at 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day using the MitoPure form. These 5 supplements address 5 separate biological bottlenecks in the aging male body: energy capacity, satellite cell activation, anabolic resistance, muscle protein breakdown, and mitochondrial dysfunction. Cover all 5, and you are giving yourself every scientific advantage available today. Every supplement I personally use is linked in the description below. Go check them out. Type active in the comments for my free 30-day workout plan for men above 50. Type ready for my free meal bulk up guide. I am handing you the training, the nutrition, and now the supplementation knowledge. Everything you need is right here. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a man over 50 who needs to hear it. New content every week built specifically for men who refuse to accept that decline is inevitable. Now go train.